Dharmendra, the heartbeat of Hindi cinema's golden era and one of its most beloved icons, passed away in Mumbai on November 24th at the age of 89 due to age-related ailments. He was a man of contrasts, a powerful screen presence yet deeply vulnerable, a he-man who could fight villains with bare hands and still shed a quiet tear, and a village avenger who could recite poetry with tenderness. Dharmendra brought humanity to the Hindi film hero, and his charisma was never manufactured. It was natural, effortless, and enduring. His rugged charm set him apart from the romantic heroes who came before him and from the angry young men who followed. Yet behind that physical strength lay an emotional sincerity that made him relatable to millions. Over 6 decades and more than 300 films, Dharmendra created some of Hindi cinema's most unforgettable characters. He was the idealist engineer in Satyakam, the gentle poet in Anupama, the wronged truck driver seeking justice in Pratigya, the romantic protector in Jugnu, the reluctant savior in Mera Gaon Mera Desh, the loyal friend Veeru in Sholay, and the mischievous professor in Chupke Chupke. His ability to deliver at least one defining hit in every decade is a rare achievement in Indian cinema. Unlike urban-centric heroes, Dharmendra's stardom was built and sustained in the heartland, where his films ran from silver jubilees in single-screen theatres long after they faded from metros. Born Dharam Singh Deol in 1935 in Nasrali village in Punjab, he carried his rural roots with pride. His Punjabi-tinged Hindi made him feel like someone from the neighborhood and not a distant superstar. He could bring rustic energy to Main Jaat Amla Pagal Divana and tender emotion to Pal Pal Dil Ke Paas, revealing the wide emotional range he possessed. Dharmendra entered films after winning a Filmfare talent contest. With no connections in the industry, he built his career purely through perseverance and passion. His rise became a symbol of hope for dreamers from small towns across India. Though he admired Dilip Kumar deeply, Dharmendra relied on instinct rather than method acting. His natural, unstudied style made him one of the most believable performers of his time, inspiring actors across Hindi and South Indian cinema. Wherever Dharmendra stood up to corruption or spoke out against injustice in his films, audiences believed he would follow through completely. That conviction made him a hero people trusted. His breakthrough came with Phool Aur Patthar in 1966. The film showcased his rare blend of action, romance, intensity, and charm. His chemistry with Meena Kumari changed the image of Hindi film hero. Women admired him and men aspired to be him. His real-life romance with Hema Malini across nearly 30 films together only added to his legendary aura. His comic timing was remarkable. He used strength to create softness and machismo to create humor. He could drop from a roar to a whisper within a second, turning his deep baritone into an instrument of fun. While he headlined major mainstream films like Yaad Unki Baarat, Sholay, Dharamveer and Hukumat, his artistic depth came from working with directors like Bimal Roy, Hrishikesh Mukherjee, Asit Singh, Dulal Guha and Pramod Chakravarti. They shaped Dharmendra into a performer capable of subtlety, nuance, and emotional truth. Despite the high flop count in third half of his career, Dharmendra's pull powered many average films to profitability, especially in rural markets, making him Bollywood's most commercially resilient star. There was a time when he and his son Sunny Deol were romancing the same set of heroines on screen. In 1980s, he started his production house Vijayta Films, helping launch the careers of his son Sunny and Bobby. Later, he supported his daughter Isha's entry into films as well. His personal life often came under scrutiny, from his reported conversion to Islam to marry Hema Malini to his struggle with alcohol in later years. His shift towards louder B-grade action films in 1919 dimmed some of his shine, but his legacy remained untouched. There was a time when farmers in North India referred to his Mumbai residence as if it were part of their own community. His brief political career as a BJP MP from Bikaner, however, left both him and his voters disappointed. Repeatedly overlooked at popular award shows, he was eventually honored with Padma Bhushan. Dharmendra often joked that someone who was never considered for Best Actor suddenly became fit for a Lifetime Achievement Award. In his later years, he frequently turned to poetry to reflect on life's deeper meanings. He continued to work with young filmmakers and remained a warm, gentle presence whenever he appeared on screen. Dharmendra often said, "I was in the Best Actor, I was in the biggest star, but I was the most loved, and for a generation of fans, that will always be true."